And welcome back. Well, houses are selling fast for the first time in years, so what should you do now to make sure you get the home you want?
Here to help us with that is Pat Corral with the Equitable Bank and Pat Schmidt with Shore West Realtors. Hi, ladies.
Good morning,
Pat.
Pat.
Good to have you. I mean, this is actually good news for a whole lot of people that houses are finally starting to sell, and quickly. I mean, sometimes you see them on the market, there's a sign in the yard, and then all of a sudden it's sold.
Right. The inventory is down for houses that are priced competitively, that are in good condition.
Okay, so that's worth repeating, I think. The inventory is low, so there's not a lot available when it comes to homes that are priced correctly, competitively,
in good condition.
In good condition.
Those will sell quickly.
Okay. Okay. So what's the point of that? Then, I mean, for people who are looking for a home, how can you go about the process so that you get a great house at a time when houses are selling so quickly?
Well, you want to find a realtor that you're comfortable with, someone that knows the area that you're looking in, is experienced, has been in the business for a while. They can guide you step by step. In the process, you're almost like being married, so you know immediately if that connection is there. And then you sit down, you tell them your price range, or you get pre-approved by Pat, which is a very important part of the step. She'll come in on that after a while, and then you've determined your price range, where you want to live. Then it's the broker's responsibility to network, to find out the houses that are available, that are in that area and that price range.
And you really have access to information that we as buyers don't have, right? Because
Oh,
a lot
absolutely.
of people say, oh, I'll just go on this website, I'll look at what they have and find that, but you've got a lot more inside information.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, a lot of the homes that are on the internet are sold. And
Even if they don't have a sold sign.
Right.
And
your
you don't
clients
know
will
it,
say,
right?
well, I just saw this on the internet and it's sold. I'm sorry, it's got an offer. We know that because our access is different than their access.
Gotcha.
Also, we network with all, not just the brokers at Shore West, all the brokers in the greater metropolitan Milwaukee area. We network with them. We know whose house might be coming on the market. Have you done a market in such and such an area, in such a price range? I've got a buyer. You're first to know about it.
So, Pat, what's the value of being pre-approved?
Oh, it's critical in this kind of market. If you don't have a pre-approval, you're at a definite disadvantage. Especially today, you know, the market's moving fast. Something we haven't seen in the past few years, people are excited again about real estate. They're calling, they're interested. They think, finally, this might be the right time to get back into the market. So they're in competition because their inventory is down, so there's more people looking than houses available. So if 4 people write an offer and only 1 or 2 of them are pre-approved, the seller's going to naturally entertain the offer of the party that's been pre-approved. So you really need to get that all worked out ahead of time. And there's so many issues that could come up that, you know, maybe there's some credit issues you need to work on, or you may have just changed jobs. Maybe you don't have all the required down payment. So those are things you'd want to know ahead of time. And one of the things we're offering now at Equitable Bank is a 24-hour pre-approval process. We can, from the time you submit the application online and your paperwork, we can get you approved an official pre-approval in 24 hours.
That's quick.
And people need to know not all pre-approvals are created equal. That pre-approval is only as good as the loan officer giving it to you and the institution that stands behind that loan officer, because people will go on the internet and they'll get a pre-approval. They don't know even who they've talked to, where it's come from, and then when the crunch time comes, they'll say or find out, oh, we really can't do this for you. So it's very important who they choose to work with.
Yeah, so you're saying when people come to you and they get pre-approved by you at the Equitable Bank, they can say, okay, now I've placed an offer and I know that the Equitable Bank is going to stand behind me approving that offer.
Yeah. And people know that because we do a lot of loans. We have great rates, and we really do a great job servicing our customers. We're a local community bank, been in business 85 years, going on 86. We process, underwrite, and close the loans all at our facility. That's a huge difference than our competitors who ship off files, process it in one state, approve it in a different state, funds come from another state. That can be a very, very confusing way to do a transaction.
What about repeat buyers? You know, sometimes people think, well, I've done it before, I know what I'm doing, it all made sense the first time, I know what I was approved for. Do they need to get approved again, and do they need to work with a realtor?
Absolutely.
I think it's critical because our market, as Pat said, is finally on the upswing now. You know, I think people are ready. Rates are great. I think it's important. It's one of the most important things you'll do in your life, the purchase of your home. It's not just the home. It's the community, it's the schools, it's the shopping, it's your neighbors, it's the whole lifestyle. That's a pretty big thing to do on your own.
Yeah. You know, and it is a team, the loan officer and the real estate broker that you're working with. You all have to communicate to each other because you're really a team putting this whole transaction together to get you into the home, your family into the home of your dreams in the smoothest, easiest possible way with a great rate.
Well, it's nice to know that you two get along so well. So I think if you're looking for someone, right? Pat, here's your team. Pat squared.
Too. They don't have to learn two names.
Exactly, just one. You'll never get it wrong. Okay, here's the information for the Equitable Bank so that you can connect if you're looking to buy, sell, or find more information on what's available in our community. TheEquitableBank.com or 414-777-4411. And if you'd like to connect with Pat Schmidt directly for a realtor, here's her information. You can contact her with Shore West Realtors at 414-844-1335 or her email address directly there, or website, sorry, right on the website on the page, patschmidt.shorewest.com for more ways to connect with her directly. Thanks so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.